Happy New Year, Meg! Yeah, today is actually the very first day of the new year. As you can see, I'm in my mom's house right now. But, yeah, for Christmas, you told me that you wanted me to make you a CD of my 25 favorite songs. And so here they are! Yay! And usually I would kind of write down why I liked each and every song, but I didn't feel like writing anymore. And, I wanted to make a video for you so you can just kind of revisit it and you could see my face whenever you miss me, even though we live together. Oh no, whatever. But yeah, if by any weird chance someone who isn't Megan is watching this right now, like, I'm totally cool with it. Watch if you want. But just realize that there's gonna be certain inside jokes that you're not gonna understand. But whatever, let's just get to it, shall we? This CD started off with 83 songs, as I told you. But you said 25, so it took me a while to dwindle down which ones I wanted to keep and which ones I didn't. Some songs I was like, okay, I like it, but they're kind of offensive, so I'm just gonna leave that one out. Other songs I wasn't really feeling. But these are just 25 songs that I really, really like, and I hope that you'll like them too, and if not, well, whatever. I can just figure out something else. But yeah, as you know, as time goes on and I discover new music, my mind will change, but I guess these are 25 songs that I really do love at the moment. If there's a song on here that I've loved for a really long time, I'll mention it. But yeah, so the way that I organized them was like by artist name. However, the very first song is from an artist that doesn't have a name that starts with an A because she stylizes her name really differently than everything else. But anyways, let's get to it. The very first song that I put on this CD for you is called How to Be a Heartbreaker, and it's by Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde is this white girl rapper from Florida, but she lives in New York now, and for the past couple weeks, I've been listening to her a lot lately. I mean, during the last couple weeks of the semester, I just listened to her nonstop, and it's kind of because I think that when it comes to her lyric writing, she's quite intelligent and very clever. I mean, your mom, if she was in your mom's class, your mom probably would have given her an A in poetry. Because I think that when it comes to her lyrics, she's really smart. And I don't know, there's different literary devices that she uses that you wouldn't really expect. With the Kitty Pryde song, something that really caught my eye when I first when I first listened to the song, I didn't really hear it. But the first time I heard it was amazing. There's a line in the song that says, "Remember, you are the reward." And it was a God thing for sure, but I remember, because I heard the song before, but I didn't really hear that lyric in particular yet. I was writing a paper, then all of a sudden I heard Kitty say, "Remember, you are the reward." And I just stopped writing my paper, and I just stopped, and I just looked up, and I was like, wow. Because during that time in my life, because all that stuff happened last year, I kind of forgot my self-worth, which is really tough to say, but I forgot my self-worth and I completely forgot about it. But then it was definitely a God thing. Kitty said this and I was like, oh my gosh. And I remembered that I'm the reward and that I'm awesome and that I deserve the best in a guy. And today I was kind of looking at my makeup collection and I realized that, when it comes to makeup, I think I'm pretty worth it, so I end up buying the pricier brands. But when it comes to guys, I forget that I'm worth it. But now I'm having, despite the fact that everything last year that happened really sucked, I had to learn the hard way, and it was the only way that God could teach me. But this song came along, and it reminded me that I am the reward. And you are too, because you're pretty awesome, and I love you very much. So yeah. Okay, the second song that I picked out for you is called Captain Hampton and the Midget Pirates, and it's by the Aquabats. And you know me, I love the Aquabats. I listened to them a lot in high school, but it kind of dwindled down now that I'm in college. But hey, whatever, they're still a great band. I don't know, this is an example of ska, I would think. When I think of ska, I think of punk music mixed in with some reggae and mixed in with, like, wind instruments, like the trumpet, saxophone. But yeah, it's just a fun song altogether, and whenever I listen to ska, and the Aquabats in particular, it's like I can't be sad. Even if the Aquabats have like have a song with sad lyrics, I just can't be sad when I listen to that song. It just makes me so happy. I mean, it's ska. You can't. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but ska is good music. But Captain Hampton and the Midget Pirates, it's just, I don't know. It's about this kid who, like, he runs away because he wants to join an adventure. Like, he wants to find an adventure, and he joins a band of pirates. And they have to fight midget pirates, and these midget pirates are mean. But whatever. It's such a great song, and it's so happy, and it's just a song that tells a story, and it's a pretty good story, and it's really, I don't know, it's just funny. I like this song. And I have my iPod here to remind me what order they are in. But the third song that I put on this CD is called Do You Like Me Like That? And it is by Bratmobile. And Bratmobile is a Riot Girl band. I'm still into Riot Girl, but not so much as I was when I was in high school. But I wanted to put Bikini Kill on here, but there wasn't enough space, and they're pretty offensive. But yeah, okay, so you know how sometimes when we're making fun of people, it sounded terrible, I say, like, oh my god, we don't do that here. Like, now we do. Yeah, that part, that's from this song. Also, a couple other things about Bratmobile in general. Excuse me. You know my lilac tote that says Girls Get Busy? I got it from this zine that's based in somewhere in the UK, I think. And the zine got their name from a Bratmobile album. Also, you know how sometimes I walk into a room and I say ladies, women, girls? That's, like, Ladies, Women, Girls is also an album by Bratmobile. So yeah, just kind of I don't know, just kind of some fun trivia for you. But yeah, Bratmobile's a good Riot Girl band. Yeah, just Bratmobile. I kind of forgot what the song was about, actually. I guess I don't know, I forgot what the song was about, but it's a good song. The next song that I put on here was What's Inside a Girl, and it's by a band called The Cramps. The Cramps are a punk staple, I think, but I consider them to be a little bit of rockabilly or psychobilly, but I really like them. And the lead singer, Lux Interior, and the lead guitarist, Poison Ivy, they have one of the coolest love stories I think ever. I mean, you know me, like, it'd be so cool if I could meet a guy, fall in love, and then create one of the greatest bands in the world. And to me, What's Inside a Girl is a very sexy song, and it's kind of funny how it's like, haha, boys think that there's something mysterious about us, and I guess there is. I don't know. I'm not a boy. I don't know how they view us, but to me, it's just a very sexy song. The next song that I put on here is called Close to Me, and it's by The Cure. The Cure is a band from the 80s. They have, like, this goth feel to them. If you were to see the lead singer, whose name I completely forgot, I think it's, like, Rob something, he looks very goth. Or, like, a lot of people imitated him when it came to, like, the way they dress. But Close to Me is just, like, this really sweet love song. And it's one of those songs that I've loved for a really long time. And they have, like, this really cool, I don't know what instrument it is. Maybe it's like a xylophone. It's like do, 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 do. I just think it's really cute. And I don't know, it's, again, it's one of those songs that I've loved since middle school when I first heard it on, I think it was like V8, yeah, I think the first time I heard this song was on VH1 when I was living in Ecuador, and it still gives me chills to this day because I just love it so much. But the music video is kind of weird. It has puppets in it. I don't know. The next song is I'll Follow You Into the Dark, and it's by Death Cab for Cutie. And as my best friend, please make sure that this song plays at my wedding. But, yeah, Nick showed me this song one day, and I automatically fell in love with it. I mean, I haven't even listened to the rest of the album. I'm just so fixated on this one song because it's so beautiful and perfect to me. It's kind of funny how music can do that to you, but it's just, okay, Nick was telling me that it was recorded in one take, just one take, and then they put it directly on the album. They were thinking about recording it again, but with like electric guitar and with drums and stuff like that, but the way it is right now, it's just so perfect, and it's another song that gives me chills whenever I listen to it. It's just so beautiful. There's no other way to describe this song. But yeah, just make sure that this plays at my wedding because it's a really good song. But it's from the album Plans, and the whole, like, they're not a Christian band, but like the whole idea behind that was when we make plans, God laughs. And it's just kind of a good, it's really true, because when we do make plans in our lives, God's just like, ha, that's funny, I'm going to do something else, because God's funny that way. But yeah. The next song that I put is called Marriage, and it's by The Descendants. The Descendants is a punk band from, I think, Huntington Beach or Hermosa. They're a Southern California band, pretty sure, yeah, but like kind of in the beachy areas. I really like Marriage because the singer flat out says, I don't want to have sex with you, I want to marry you. Like, just flat out, and I just think that's so beautiful because, like, a lot of times I'm not really, like, you're not really sure if a guy wants to be with you because he loves you or he just wants something from you. And it's just really nice how this punk band, like this, I don't know, it's just kind of random how a punk band's just like, I don't want to have sex with you, I just want to marry you. And I think that's really sweet. Oh, another cool thing, though, about the band is that Milo Ackerman, the lead singer, he's a biochemist, which is the most random job you could think for a punk rocker. But yeah, he's like, if you see pictures of him, he does look kind of nerdy, but he's a biochemist. Like, think of it, Megan. That could be me. A Biola nursing school graduate is a punk singer in a band. Life goals, Megan. Life goals. But yeah, biochemist. The next song that I put is called Laughing at You by the Detroit Cobras. And you know how much I love the Detroit Cobras. I love her voice. The lead singer's voice is just so amazing. It's like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? But the song is just really, really fun. And I don't know, yeah. It's just a really good song, and it's really fun, and it's fun to dance to. But even, I don't know, I used to kind of, when it comes to cover songs, I'm like, it's a good song, but you didn't really write it. But to me, the Detroit Cobras is a cover band where all they do is they cover songs that were previously made kind of like in the 50s, 60s era of music, or other times. And they have only one original song, but I give them a little bit of an exception. They're my exception because they're just so good. I can't really say anything else. This song is just fun, and I really, really like it. And you like the Detroit Cobras too, so yeah, we love Bye Bye Baby. The next song that I put on here is called Alpha Mansion, and it's by the Dolly Rots. The Dolly Rots is a really fun punk, like, it's a pop punk, power punk band that I discovered back in middle school. You might remember the song Because I'm Awesome that used to play on the Kohl's commercials all the time. That was a Dolly Rot song. But I bought their first album, and their first album is the best album ever. From all the albums that they have now, they kind of went down, honestly. But this song, Alpha Mansion, is from their very first album. It's basically making fun of guys, like, of those college guys who think they're all awesome and all that stuff. It's basically making fun of everything we make fun of when it comes to, like, those airhead guys that we know, whose names I'm not going to say. But yeah, just, you know, Alpha Mansion. You would agree with this song very, very much if you actually read the lyrics. It makes fun of everything we make fun of. So that's pretty awesome. The next song is Rihanna by Fleetwood Mac. And I think this song is from the 60s or either the 60s or the 70s. The reason why I put it on here is because my mom, when I was little, she used to love Fleetwood Mac. And I don't know, just Stevie Nicks, who's the lead singer, she just has a very beautiful voice. It's kind of like it's like that weird beautiful where it's not really supposed to be pretty, but it just is, regardless of what the standard says. But whenever I listen to Fleetwood Mac, I think of my mom. And Rihanna is by far one of my favorite songs out of everything Rihanna is. Yeah. Or is it Rhiannon? I don't know. I don't really say it correctly. I just really like this song because it's, you know, it's a good song, but mostly because it reminds me of my mom. The next song that I put is called Kiss with a Fist by Florence and the Machine. A lot of people thought that this song was about domestic abuse, but when they talked to Florence, she just said, no, even though it sounds like that, it's really about those couples who, even though they fight all the time, and not fighting as in like fighting, but fighting as like verbally yelling at each other and arguing all the time. It's about couples who fight, yet they can't be apart and they love each other too much to separate, if that makes any sense. But it's just like a really, really short song, and I really just like, it's kind of fun to dance to. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really good song. It's fun. It's fun. The next song is called I'm Only Happy When It Rains by the band Garbage. This is a song that Daria would have really loved. This song came out in the 90s when Daria was in high school and when Daria existed. But yes, I listen to this song a lot. It's, you know, I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when everything is depressing. I don't know, it's kind of like me. But yeah, it's a good song. You're gonna hear me, if you haven't noticed already, you're gonna hear me say it's a good song or I just really like this song multiple times. But yeah, I'm Only Happy When It Rains reminds me of Daria, and that's kind of why I like it. But anyways, the next song that I put on this is called The Horror of Our Love by the band Ludo. I can't say horror correctly. I know that I can't, so stop laughing. Yeah, this is another one of those songs that, as my best friend and future maid of honor, just make sure that this song plays at my wedding. It's just weird. It's like, I love you, so I killed all these people for you. And you know, for me, that's just perfect. In a weird, creepy, morbid way. But yeah, the first line of this song is I'm a killer. Like, I don't know. By the looks of it, this guy killed a whole bunch of people to be close to this girl, or he killed a whole bunch of people for her. I don't really know. I should look into it more, but I really like this song because it's dark. It's like romantic and dark at the same time, which, you know, I appreciate very, very much. The next song that I put on here is Binge and Purge by the Lunachicks, and you knew that I was gonna put the Lunachicks in here somewhere. Just, this is a song about the downside of, it's a song about bulimia and how this girl's quest to be beautiful caused her to be something really, really ugly. It's just, I don't know. I find this song slightly ironic because Theo Kogan, who is the lead singer, and you know whom I am kind of obsessed with, she's a model right now, which I find really funny. But yeah. But, I don't know. It's, even though it may sound like it's making fun of people with eating disorders, it's not. Because that's just the personality that the Lunachicks have. But this is one of my favorite songs. You know that I could have easily made this into 25 different songs that I love by the Lunachicks, but I didn't. This is just one of my favorite songs that I still love today. Again, I haven't really listened to the Lunachicks a lot lately, but they are still one of my favorite bands, and I am still obsessed with Theo Kogan. She has her own lip gloss line called Armor Beauty that I would really like to get lip gloss from sometime soon in the future. But yeah, just the Lunachicks. You know how much I love them. The next song that I put on here is called Disappear, and it's by Motion City Soundtrack. You know how much I love certain bands, and this is just one of those bands that I've really loved for a long time. I remember when I first got my iPod, Jamie downloaded all of her music into my iPod, and Motion City Soundtrack I found Motion City Soundtrack that way, and they ended up becoming one of my favorite bands to this day. They taught me that Moog is good. Moog is this weird electronic, it's this instrument that makes kind of electronic noises, I guess you can say. But yeah, it's just I've liked this band for a really, really long time. And I go through phases where I listen to one song, I really love one song in particular, and then as I'm listening to other songs, I'm like, oh, this one's really, really cool too. So I forget about that one, and then I like this one, and then it just kind of, it's a cycle. The song Disappear is just the song that I'm fixated on at the moment. Their album Commit This to Memory, though, is one of my top favorite albums ever. It's just a really good album, but this came from my dinosaur life. But yeah, I'm just really into this one particular song right now. The next song that I put is called Paulina, and it's by No Doubt. No Doubt I think it's my first band crush. It's just one of the first bands that I really, really was into. And I'm actually, here, I'll kind of stand up a little bit. I'm actually wearing their shirt right now, my No Doubt shirt that I got in 2009. Yeah, I've been a fan for that long. And it was cool because the other day when I went to get my physical, my nurse was like, oh, I love No Doubt. And I was like, oh my gosh. But this is from their very first album when they were really, really ska, and this is a very good example of a ska song. It features more I think it's the bassist's voice and not Gwen's voice. Gwen's the lead singer. But, okay, so this is kind of an embarrassing confession, but you know how in Gravity Falls, how Grenda, she's like, it's Grenda time! For Kimmy time, what I do actually is that when I'm alone in the room, I turn off the lights, I close the blinds, I lock the door, and I sing and dance to this song because I really like it. I just let it all out. That's what happens when you're not in the room. I sing and dance to Paulina, and I don't know, I'm just really fixated on this song right now. But the reason why I use the word foxy is because No Doubt has a song called You're So Foxy, and But anyways, Paulina's from their very, very first album. It's a really good ska song. and I dance to it when you're not in the room. There's a confession. I hope you have that. The next song that I put on here is Do You Wanna Dance? And it's by the Ramones. Again, the Ramones are like, they're one of my favorite bands ever. If it weren't for them, I don't think there would really be punk music. But Do You Wanna Dance is, I think it's a Chuck Berry cover. And I showed you a music video of this from their movie Rock and Roll High School. And remember how at the end there was this guy who was like, remember that? Remember that? Yeah. He did that during this song. I showed you this song before, but it's just a fun song to dance to. I would also like this song to be played at my wedding. Yeah, along with the Death Cab for Cutie song and for the Ludo song. This song too, I really, really enjoy it because it does make me want to dance. And it's like, yes, I will tell you that you're my lover, man. Just dance with me. But yeah, the Ramones, if it weren't for them, there would be no punk music, in my little opinion. The next song that I put on here is called It's Christmas and You're Boring Me by The Slow Club. I discovered The Slow Club through Bethany King. It's a tragic and beautiful song. Whenever it's Christmas, I listen to this song a lot, which is really weird. But it's about a girl who she meets a guy who's actually the perfect guy because he treats her well and he cares about her a lot, but for some reason she just doesn't love him and he really bores her. And it kind of happened to me, like, you kind of know what happened last year, but it kind of happened to me. But it's a good song. It's sad but beautiful at the same time. It's like, you know, you're a good guy and you're nice and all, but I'm just not feeling it. And I realize that some people are like, what? If he treats you well, you're just gonna love him. But, you know, chemistry is actually a very big thing. I didn't know. I had to learn the hard way. But yeah, it's a good song. Tragic, beautiful. Okay. The next song that I put on, I keep on saying the next song. So, la siguiente canción. Siguiente? I think so. Oh, whatever. The next song that I put on here is called Tonight Tonight by the Smashing Pumpkins. Oh my gosh, this is a perfect song. It's one of those songs that are just, it's so good that I couldn't, like, I don't know. That and the Death Cab for Cutie song, like, these two songs are just perfect to me. The music video to this song is amazing, and it has Tom Kenny, the guy who voices SpongeBob, and his wife are the main characters, which I think is really, really sweet. It references the Man on the Moon, I think that's what it's called, which is considered the very first sci-fi film, it's like really old. But oh my gosh, this song it's so perfect. This song comes from the album entitled Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, which is, it's not one disc, it's a 2-disc thing. This Tonight Tonight isn't the very first song, it's the second song of the first disc. The first song is like this instrumental one, but then when Tonight Tonight comes on, everything just stops for me. And I really love the use of the string instruments, because it's just so beautiful. And Billy Corgan's, I can't remember his last name, but his voice it's one of those voices where it's weird, but at the same time it's really amazing. Kind of like the same thing with Stevie Nicks, I think. But I don't know. This is it's the second song to the album. And I can't even listen to the other songs because this song is so beautiful and perfect that nothing else matters. I mean, there's a couple... Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness is a pretty solid record. It has other good songs such as Bullet with Butterfly Wings, and I really did like Jelly Belly. But it's just, I'm done. I can't do anything else. I can't listen to any other song on that album or like those 2 discs, because Tonight, it's just so perfect to me. I can't describe it. I think, well, it does have to do a lot with the string instruments that they use. But again, like, nothing else matters because this song is so freaking perfect. I can't even describe it. I'm just kind of imagining this, like, I'm talking about it and playing up this song so much, and then you listen to Tonight, and you're just like, it's okay, but whatever. I love Tonight so much. And honestly, you should watch the music video, because the music video is really, really interesting. It's just, yeah, the way that they dress in the music video is really cool, and I love Tonight. The next song that I put on here is, it's not a song, it's an interview. It is the Eric Cartman interview on NPR. And you knew that I was going to sneak in South Park in here somewhere, because I love South Park so much. It's just really funny, and I think you would appreciate it. And it's not offensive. It's offensive, and like, if you just listen to it, you'll find it really funny. And you know how much I love South Park. South Park is just one of those things that I love it. I love it. I will say, though, that if Eric Cartman was an actual person, I would probably punch him in the face. But Eric Cartman, he's a genius, but he's evil, in a sense. Like, if he put his brain power to other things, he would probably, if he were a real person, he would probably, like, change the world for good. But since he's really selfish and egotistical and cynical, he, yeah, just doesn't work. But the reason why I use the word egotastical is because of this interview, because I just think it's so funny. But yeah, I just hope you think it's funny. I'm pretty sure that I maybe showed it to you before, but whatever, just listen to it again. The next song that I put on here is called Blue Angel, or Angle, by Squirrel Nut Zippers. I want to call Squirrel Nut Zippers a big band. I could be wrong. But her voice is, again, it's a weird voice, but at the same time, it's really pretty. It's just a good song. I don't know. I really appreciate, and I really do like the use of the big bass and all the different instruments that they use in their band. It's just a really good song. I don't really know. I've wanted to sing this song to multiple people. You probably know who they are. The next song is entitled Breakfast in America, and it's by Supertramp. I don't remember when this song came out. I think it was like in the 70s. I could be totally wrong on that. But the reason why I put it on here is because it reminds me of my dad. My mom told me that when they were dating, my dad used to play this song for her a lot. But it was kind of funny because the other day I was in the car with my dad and we were talking, and then this song came up and he's like, okay, shut up, let me listen to this song, as he was driving, and I thought it was really funny. But yeah, I put the Fleetwood Mac song on this because it reminded me of my mom. I'm putting the Supertramp song on this because it reminds me of my dad. But yeah, you should have seen it. It was kind of funny because we were literally in a conversation. It wasn't really a deep conversation, but we were having a conversation, and then this song came up. Then immediately, when I was like mid-sentence, my dad was like, okay, shut up, let me listen to this. And then he was like jamming to it. It was so funny. But afterwards, he was like, okay, so as you were saying, it was cute. The next song that I put on here is entitled Planet Schmanet Janet by Tsunami Bomb. Planet Shamet Janet is a song from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's when Dr. Frankenfurter is chasing around Janet. It's like right before they turn into statues. And right before Dr. Frankenfurter says, it's not easy having a... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I've kind of forgot what Frankenfurter said. It was something weird, kind of like, it's not easy having a good time because my face hurts from smiling. But yeah, Tsunami Bomb just does a really good cover of it, and I really like dancing to the song and whatnot. But yeah, I can't wait for the time where you and I go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show together with Nick. Like, I just can't wait. Okay, and the next song on this is by Weezer. It's called Love Explosion. Weezer is a pretty solid band. They're a really, really good band. I mean, kind of the same thing with Motion City Soundtrack, how I've loved the band for a while, but I get fixated on this song for a really long time, but then I change my mind and I'm fixated on that song for a really long time, and right now I'm obsessed with Love Explosion. It just puts a smile on my face whenever I listen to it. I really like the chorus. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you were with me, but it was me, Jessica, you, / Brittany, so it was either you or Brittany or both of you at the same time. I can't really remember, but we were all in the car, and then and then me and Jessica started singing at the top of our lungs. It was like scream singing. We were singing "Say It Ain't So" or something like that, or whatever. But Weezer's a great band, and I don't know. I just hope you like this song, because I really did. I just think it's sweet. Okay, so the very, very last song that I put on this disc is Secret Service Freedom Fighting USA by the World Inferno Friendship Society, which I will now call WIFS, because saying the World Inferno Friendship Society over and over again is really, really tough, because it's a super, super long name. But you know how much I love them. You know that, like, they are hands down my favorite band of all time, and seeing them in concert, like, changed my life. And I got to touch Jack Terry Cloth's hand, and it was amazing. And I got to kiss his hand, and he shook my dad's hand. It was the greatest night of my life, pretty much. You know how much I love them. But okay, so I'm in love with a couple songs right now, but this is, at the moment, my favorite song. It's just really, I don't know, like, every song that they sing, it's not just a song, it's a story. It's a story of some sort. It's just, I don't know, it's so amazing. I haven't found any other band like them. They're so unique, and I don't know what to say. One of my dreams is to go to Halloween's, which is their gigantic party that they have on Halloween. This year it was in New York, I'm pretty sure. But one of my dreams is to attend Halloween's. But yeah, currently this is my favorite song from them. Okay, so basically it's this guy who's having a conversation with his mother, and I don't really know what this guy did, but he ended up getting in trouble with the law, and he's like saying to his mom, like, you know, don't worry about it, I'm fine. I don't know how I get into all this trouble, but I love you, Mom, don't worry, don't cry, I'm okay. But yeah, my favorite line is, I'm giddy with all this trouble I'm in. Oh God, how, like, if I could just get out of it. No, I think it's just, I'm giddy with all this trouble I'm in, because, like, sometimes, like, I will admit that I've done certain things that aren't exactly good, but then it's just kind of that sense of, you know, I might get in trouble, so I feel kind of giddy and I feel kind of uppity about it. But then, you know, then you get caught and you realize I was really stupid. But yeah, I'm giddy with all this trouble I'm in. It's just a really good line. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching this video, Meg, and anyone else who's watching this for some reason. But Happy New Year, Megan. You're my best friend in the world. I couldn't have asked for a better friend. And I can't wait for all the cool, fun adventures that you and I are going to have this year. And for the years to come, because you and I both know that we're going to be friends forever. So yeah, I love you very, very much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope that this year you and I will get even closer. So yeah. Yeah, okay. I love you very much. Okay, bye.